I'm a real, I'm real this, I'm a real that. Let me tell you something, man. That ain't easy to be, bro. You care about people that you know ain't gonna care about you back. You go all out for people that's what being real is. Sometimes you gotta take it on the chin as a real man. Sometimes you do stuff that you don't wanna do. You gotta swallow your pride to be real. It ain't always easy being real. You carry everybody else's burden. Want to scream, I'm a real this, I'm a real that until it's time to be that. That's why you don't see too many real. Everybody can't be real. Everybody can't be a real man. Everybody can't be solid. Cause it takes a lot caring about people that you know don't care about you like that. That ain't gonna be the same way you are. That ain't gonna put forth the same effort. But day in and day out, you continue to do it. Not for them, for you. Because that's who you are. So everybody with all that, I'm real. You ain't ready to be real. You ain't ready to stand on certain principles. That's why y'all fold under pressure. There ain't too many of us out here. We ready for real.
All right, again, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory goes out to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations goes out to you, brothers, pushing out the word in sincerity and truth. And also, shalom to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Yeah, man. This Jake, he said some good things, man. Everybody, and I just equate it to the truth, man. Not everybody's made to endure in this thing, grow and be real, because you have men that fall out, because they're not real, and the real reason why, I hit record is because it just reminds me, of Yahushua and all the things that he had endured, for our sake. Even for Israelites that didn't believe in him, he has love for, our nation on a whole. Obviously, he did state that he prays for them, not for the world. He prays for the elect. You know what I mean? But he has that love, that he was teaching, his disciples, teaching us brothers today through the scriptures, through the word. That brotherly love, to love each other and as yourself, and, do unto others as you like them to do unto you, so on and so forth. But another point is, a lot of things that we may go through, speaking to myself first and foremost, just take it, as a man, and, remember Yahushai, things that he endured. I have here, just a small example here. Not to say it's small, because no account of Yahushua is small. So this is Matthew chapter 27, and I'll read verse 11, and it says, "And Yahushua stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, saying, Art thou the king of the Jews? And Yahushua said unto him, Thou sayest." Saying, yeah, you said it. Right? Verse 12 reads, "And when he was accused of the chief priests and elders, he answered nothing." And Yahushua was accused of all kind of false things, man. There was a lot of lies, put on Yahushua, but he said nothing. Majority of the time, Yahushua just took it. They spat in Yahushua's face. Yahushua took it. Us today, in this flesh, most of us, I speak for myself, it'd be very hard not to do something if you're spat, if you get spat on, and Yahushua endured certain things, and didn't say certain things. And as the fella in the video is saying, it's not easy being real. It's not easy enduring in this truth. It's not, you can't really fake it. It is what it is. The Spirit is going to reveal each and every one of us, whether or not we real or not. And in order to push this truth and be in this truth, you have to have a level of sincerity. Or the Lord is going to, he'll spew you out. He will take you out of whatever position you're in if you're not real. It's not easy being real, though. That's why you have the elect and you have the 2/3. The elect represent the real, and the 2/3 represent the fake. And ultimately, the 2/3 will not endure until the end. And Lord willing, the sincere men, all sincere men, remain in the spirit, in this truth, myself as well. We want to reach to a point where we can, we want to not to a point. We want to get to the kingdom. We want to be eating with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom in righteousness. We want to be a part of that, that ruling class, that those first fruits of ruling, on the earth. Yahweh Shai, King David, 144,000. We want to be numbered amongst 144,000 men. That governing body, ruling the earth in righteousness. As it says that, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh will give one that is profitable in due time, and that's from Yahweh Shai on down, on the 144,000 men down to the rest of the elect, down to, the rest of the nation of Israel when they're born back into the kingdom. Well, the point is, in this truth, much is asked of us, much is expected, so we'll be put through certain things that we might deem as, tough, in the flesh, and difficult, and we might get emotional, or, we might learn to, be cool more and take things day by day and, finish whatever test it may be that Yahweh Shai has given us, whether it would be work, whether it would be, with a woman, which is simple. Not to say it's simple, but like, what I mean by that is that women are not really our priority in this time, but tests come in different ways and shape and forms, and women are one. Your job may be one, your finances, your family, your immediate family, your character, your conduct, your sincerity as well can be tested. Your patience can be tested. So let me get this. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 48, and it said, "But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. To whom men have committed much, of him they will ask more." All right, and this goes into a lot of things, but I'll read this precept to say, like, the truth. If the truth is given to you, and you're a striving, hopeful man of the Lord, doing the work on sincerity and truth to the best of your abilities, according to your measure, much is still required of you, because this knowledge of the truth is much. It's a lot, man, and we're constantly learning. Knowledge has been increasing over the years, over the decades, of us being brought back into the truth, of us, of the process of our minds being renewed. It's much, man. It's a lot. That's why we today can have many testimonies on how we stopped doing certain things through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, and our minds have been renewed, and we became new men, in these chains of darkness. We put out the old man, more and more and more and more, to a point where we just blend into this society, and we just pretty much, we navigate through the society with wisdom and through the scriptures, because we don't agree with most of the things that we see day to day. And that's, that's because we are the real, quote unquote, niggas. We're not niggas, but you know what I mean? Like, we're the real men. We're the real men on the earth right now. But I related to what he was saying in the video, because in this truth, it's the same thing. Sometimes you gotta, take the low. Sometimes you gotta be humble in a situation and not really speak on certain things or say certain things, because there's a time and place, whenever Yahweh Shai pretty much provides that time and place. There's a time for everything under the sun, as it says in Ecclesiastes. That's pretty much what I'm paraphrasing, right? But you get the point. So this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 11, because he made a good point again. It's not easy being real. Sometimes you just gotta take certain shit, and that's what Matthew chapter 5 goes into. And I'll close after this. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. That means you're blessed. That means you're, pretty much, of the elect, or, on the right path to be of the elect. But you have to embrace these things and take it cheerfully, whatever it may be, right? Because it's not easy being real. It's not easy walking in the path of the hopeful elect, walking in the path of a man of the Lord, And it says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Right, and I'll leave it there. So much, with being real, there's much expect, Yahweh Shemashai expects much of you, because it's a privilege to be made a real spirit, like a sincere, spirit, right? Because it's not like that these days. Not everybody is genuine and sincere, So much is expected, and in this upside down world, in this unrighteous world we live in. So you just have to apply more wisdom, in all angles, all different situations, whatever dynamic you may be in, or, what I'm saying? So I'll just leave it there. Lord willing, that was edifying and not too long and straight to the point. And as always, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Shalom.